Welcome to Tactical Breach Wizards. This is a turn-based strategy game, but here the encounters are more like puzzles rather than like very long battles that last for ages. So I've been curious to try it for a while, and there's apparently also very good narrative. So let's see what this one has to offer. Straight through the door. The Judasa Strait. Few years ago. Wiztag, this is Mage Actual. We're in position. Suppression Hex is online. Trauma control, charms up, breach glyphs are hot. Alright, Zan, what's Foresight telling you? I'm seeing 3 Sprig Acolytes, Softwood Silenced, Mag 10s. Want me to leave you one? If you're using your touch, sure. I'll pick up the slack. Alright, let's do this. We're wizarding our way in. Left you an easy one, Zan. Yes, tutorial. Wow, patronizing. So we've just gotta select our ability, Free Bolt Burst, and pick this guy so that we can get rid of him. Okay, he's just fallen out the window, so we don't have to worry about him. And now we're going to this laptop to do some snooping. Okay, we've completed our objective. Apparently it opened the security doors down here, so I guess we're done. Now we go to the second room. What are we doing here, Liv? They've got us raiding a druid mafia smuggling ship. How is that a military op? You know, I don't ask those kind of questions, Zan. And you know, I sleep better than you. You don't care who we're extracting? Young adult male. What do you want? His dating profile? You can ask him if he likes long walks on the beach after we stop the shrub mob playing him with a barrel cactus. You're good with using force in Medilan waters? Go in quick and clean, like I taught you, and they'll never know what who hit him. I feel like that didn't address the substance of my question, but I guess it's not the time. I guess we're not finding out in the corridor. Right, so what's behind door number 2? I see 4 hostiles, more sprigs, and an elder shrub lord. You good for 3? I'm good for 4. I'll let you feel useful. Yes, they're treating us nicely. With just having us... Oh, that was only 2. I'm letting you blossom. Okay, we've gotta do some more thinking. Well, the game is telling us what to do for now. So we move towards the laptop. And we have to shoot the guy we can't take cover from, which is this way. And also there's some tentacles just sticking out of this crate. Suspicious. Okay, well, it helps that they just fall out the windows when we shoot them, and then we don't have to deal with them anymore. Okay, take cover, and we can end turn, so we're covered. Okay, well, he couldn't do anything since we're hidden, so we can go and shoot him. Okay, he didn't fall out the window, but it's still fine. We've got unlimited movement, but we just want to use this laptop we're already at. So objective complete. We can go to room number 3. All right, what's next? 2 sprigs and a great oak in a ghillie suit. The great oak is wearing a ghillie suit. It is, yeah. Isn't it already a tree? It is, yeah. Let's get in there and kill it. Breach. I like the combination of military operation plus wizards. Sounds like a pretty good. Okay, they still want us to move to the laptop. And then we just use the laptop. There's another sprig here. So we gotta shoot them, that's for sure. They fall out the window. Okay, they are having us end turn. Despite this ghosty guy still being here. I guess they were behind the door, so we couldn't do anything about it. That was it showing us he's coming rather than he was standing there and hidden. Well, he's not done anything yet, but we can attack him. Can't take him. Can you dodge this? You're the one with foresight. You tell me. So we can use the foresee to see if she can dodge the shot. Apparently, she cannot. She cannot, so we rewind to the start of her turn. Okay, so we move close enough so that he targets us instead, and we take the hit for her, because we're not next to a window, so we're not gonna fall out. But you owe me a mending vial after this. We can foresee what's gonna happen to us. Yeah, we're gonna take some damage, but then she will destroy him. So we end the turn. Okay, so we don't have to go through it again. If we foresaw it, then we can just accept the premonition. Okay, everyone's done. We've used the laptop, so we're done. Off to the next room. Alright, Intel said this is where they're holding the asset. You see him? Yeah, they got him bound and bagged. Don't you feel something weird coming from him? No? But then I can't see the future. I can only move infinitely fast. Maybe I'll feel it for all of the 0 seconds I'm clearing the room and extracting him unharmed. Don't rush this one, Liv. There's a wild card in that room. I'm a chronomancer, Zan. I'm just saying, if something goes south, you know your orders. The asset is the priority. If you have to blink him out here yourself, you do it. Liv, did you just admit you could fail? Are you okay? I'm just indulging your insecurities, Zan. Stop clutching your crystals. You gonna breach this year? Yeah, we're just too chatty for her. Okay, yes, what the hell? Someone has captured her in some sort of magical spell. We only have time to deal with one threat. Try saving Liv and see if they shoot the hostage. Try saving the hostage and see if Liv can save herself. Okay, but we can foresee that, right? If we move... Oh, this guy has a lot of health as well, though, so I assume if we shoot him... Okay, he will be thrown out the window. But then we foresee the fact that they will shoot the hostage. Oh, can't see shit. Tell me you saved the asset. Yeah, so we can rewind that and instead save the hostage. And then foresee what happens. Shit, I can't save them both. She gets taken away. I think this is the only call. Yeah, the hostage must survive, so they're safe. And we just end our term. And we leave our friend behind. Someone else is coming here and here. Reinforcements. Apparently we can seal the door to stop it. But I guess we don't have any more moves. Move next to hostage and use blink to extract them. Okay, so we are not gonna deal with those guys. Vesker to Vizdak, requesting immediate blink out. Blink out. Okay. So, we've saved the hostage, but mission has gone sideways. We've lost our friend, Rushwater PD. So let me get this straight. A notorious druid mafia enforcer gets shot by a doctor, and the first person on the scene just happens to be the meddling witch every cop loves to hate. Keller PI. Being near to locations is my passion. What is it gonna take to stop you inserting yourself into every missing person's case we investigate? I mean, you could try finding the people. Well, I'm sorry if solid police work sometimes takes a little longer than your witch tricks. But we have procedures for a reason. Doesn't seem like every case gets the same procedure though, does it? We're not getting into the Ziegler case again, Kellen. We've said it all before. We really have. Alright. So you hear a shot, you burst in with this breaching glyphs, and you find Vexler already dead. Describe the shooter. White-haired woman, good-looking, smartly dressed, except for the surgical gloves. And a gun. No. She put the gun down. And you went for it? Even with all your spells and trinkets? It was more about her not getting the gun. And what happened? She got there first. I'm dead now. Kellen, I got to it first. She seemed to reevaluate her situation at that point. She ran. And then you guys show up with the fucking Traffic Warlock. And what's your problem with Sergeant Clark? He made me kneel even though I already dropped the gun. He picked it up without gloves. He tracked mud all over the scene and he put a 2-week stasis curse on my car. It's gonna cost me more to get that disenchanted than I got paid for this whole job. Lucky for you, we're backed up and it's not worth the time to prosecute you for any of this. Prosecute me? But next time you call us, stay put, stay out and leave your wand at home. Did you get her? We have someone matching that description in custody, yes? Can I talk to her? Can you talk to the prime suspect in a murder investigation? No, Kellen, you can't. You're a PI, a provisional PI. Get out of here. Can you annex my car, please? I'm not insured for temporary courses. You'll have to take that up with Craft and Arcana Control. Fine. You're welcome, by the way. Unbelievable. Hey, did you know your station is on fire? What? You're too late to stop me. I don't know who you are. Oh. You're not Zan Vesker, Navy SEER. No, my name is Jen. Is Zan here? I don't think so. I haven't seen him in years. Ah, well, prepare to burn. Oh, no thanks. Okay, so we've got to fight this less lethal pyromancer with this new person we've got, Jen Keller. We've got a static blast. Okay, so that does knock back 2 squares, and if they hit a wall, they take the knockback as damage. So can we like position ourselves to then push her out the window if we do this? Yeah, like that. Is this game about pushing people out the window? And then I guess we're done. Cool, we've done it in 1 turn. Yeah, so this is why it feels like this game is a bit more puzzly than it is about just having long tactical battles, right? Because we're looking at, yes, let's get people out the window and the stuff like that. Zan, I was just talking about you. Jen, what are you doing here? Solving a murder. How about you? Being arrested for... Remind me? It's a list at this point. They think I'm part of the team raiding the station. I shared with Zan, guys. I'll vouch for him. No one cares, yeah. I don't think they're exactly in the business of trusting me. You remember what it means if I give the signal, right? 1 second on the clock. I remember. That's enough. On your knees. Now. Okay, so we have a new ability, Chain Bolt. Chains a bolt through multiple targets, knocking each in a different direction, and they get knocked by 2. So yes, in theory, we can get at least 2 people out of a window here. If we get him, and then... And yeah, then he just gets shot. Phew, thanks. Sorry it came to that. One of those guys kinda had it coming, and the others. They know him, but they'll be fine. I cast slow fall wards on the windows. Okay, so we didn't like kill them. I was like, yeah, we're about to really get in trouble for shooting the whole police station up, but I guess we're just like likely knocking them out, as if that's better. Okay, another use a laptop to open a security door so that we can leave. Yes, hostile unconscious free. Defenestrations too. Efficient and clean. Good job, ass. So, how you been? Not bad in any ways we have time to get into. How about you? What have you been up to? The team casting its way through the station right now. It's led by my former CO, Liv Kennedy. Ooh, interesting. She might have been the most dangerous person on the planet. I think she's trying to start a war, and it might be my fault. So, stopping that. I have some follow-ups, but I guess we should hustle. These guys didn't like me much before I defenestrated 2 of their colleagues, so we should probably get out of this building in the next 4 minutes if we don't want to stay here for 25 to life. Or we're gonna see when we open this. 1 cop, body armor, nightstick. Enforcer. They're tough. I suggest we try and put them through a window. You can't throw all of life's problems through windows, Jen. I do want to try throwing this problem through this window, though. Yeah. It actually might be the right call here. I'll have to come at him from the side to set you up. Take him when you have the shot. Ready? Reach. So yeah, he's not aligned with a window here, but apparently we can redeploy him to come in through the other door. And then he will be able to, yeah, breach through here. And then burst to push him. Yeah, he blocks the damage, but now she can come in and push him through the window as we've planned. There we go. And then we just move to the laptop and open the door. Easy peasy. Yes, efficient and clean. Alright, so what does your former CO have against the Rushwater PD? I don't know. What's her overall objective? I don't know. Who's she working for? Reactor? Great. And what's their objective? I don't know. Who was the fire guy I ran into earlier? He asked after you, by the way. Oh, really? That's nice. No, I don't know who that is. Right. Maybe we'll stick to Liv. And how long have you been on this investigation? 3 months. Zan? I'm a clairvoyant with an assault staff. I've never had to solve mysteries before. You need someone with investigative skills. Someone whose career is in a temporary dry spell despite her obvious talent. Hey, I'm hiring if you're interested. What does it pay? Nothing. I'm broke. That's actually very competitive with what I'm earning right now. I'll take a look at your files. Files. Right. Zan. I'll make some. Never mind. What's up next? Undead forces and bad news. No windows. Well, that rules out every strategy I know. See, it's not a comprehensive life plan. Don't worry, I've got this. I can set up a shot that will knock him flat if he comes my way. Why don't you just use that all the time? It's a time thing. You've got to set it up in empty space and hope they walk into it. Why? It's an amethyst jack time crystal. It exists in all places along its trajectory simultaneously. So when you touch it, it's like getting shot in the past, present, future, and a fourth time phase mortals can't perceive. And that makes you fall down. Makes sense. Breach? Breach. Okay, so we have the predictive bolt. Aim a powerful trap for the enemy to walk into. Okay, so we have to aim it where somewhere isn't. So we basically would put it on this line. So then we have to put someone in the line of fire. And then we can foresee what's gonna happen. Yeah, exactly. So then we can just commit to that and we're all good. Okay, new person. Heads up, reinforcements. Shit, we should have put a ward on that door. Well, too late for that now. So she can just blast him to push him further out. And then he can set up his trap again. So when he tries to come in, the same thing happens to him, just piling them up, and that's done. Okay, so now they want us to seal the doors so that enemies can't come here. So I assume we go to the door, and yes, we seal it. There we go, magical planks. And that's it? We're done? Yes. Clear. Yes, we're taken 3 turns and we didn't defenestrate anyone, so we're no longer clean and effective. Oh no. Off to the next room. What's the plan this time? Still no windows. I don't know. Improvise. Inspiring. Okay, so now they're like, time for you to actually apply what you've learned. So we've got 3 enemies and we've got to open this door. Okay, so the guy in here is overwatching this area, so if we stand in there, he's going to try and shoot us, so that's good to know. So we probably don't even want to breach here, potentially. She can go in and do the chain thing, right? Because she can then hit lots of people, including that guy. Maybe it will knock out his watch here. Yeah, exactly, because then he's down, he's no longer trapping him, so he can breach here, move in, and he can shoot that guy, so he's no longer targeting her. She can still move. Oh, because this is the guy that's gonna try and charge, so cover may not work, but he still have predictive bolts, so it's just the question, is he gonna try and run this way or try and run this way to her? We're both equal distance to him, so actually if we move her to be further away, like hide in this corner, he presumably will come up here. Well, let's see how it goes. Yes. Oh, he doesn't even have enough movement to do it, so we can't just shoot him, though he does block. Okay, he's down. We can move to the laptop, use it. Door is open, so we're done. Okay, we're efficient. Not clean, but at least we're back to being efficient. All right, this is it. The way out. It's on the way to the way out. Wait, you haven't been leading us out of here this whole time? You haven't been following me, have you? I don't know where I'm going. I have been leading us to the one little thing I need to do before we can leave. You know, we're in a police station where both of us are resisting arrest while it's simultaneously being raided by a team of Black Ops wizards, one of whom can transcend time. I didn't know about the transcend time thing, but the rest of that was on my radar, yep. So where are we headed? This often leads to the holding cells. There's someone there I need to talk to. You're working a case? Now? Can we just do this? Alright. But it's a mess in there. You ready? I wasn't born ready, but in the 35 years since, I have become, amongst other things, ready. Breach? Actually, we should probably think about where to breach. Yes, because we have 2 doors. We have windows. There's 5 enemies. So potentially we wanna do a couple entrances. Redeploy there. breach this side. She can chain bolt a couple people that are near windows to get them out. Ah, he didn't go out, but that's okay. He can breach from here. He has to be on this side. So the plan would be to put her here. She can then take cover, so only this guy can see her. And that means he can then shoot this guy. Oh, he can't shoot him through that wall. He can move to here, so he's hidden. And then he can shoot that guy. Doesn't quite get him. But we can rewind the whole thing to see if there is a better option, right? Because that's what this game is about. It's about staging the best operation. So if we take care to breach here, can she chain bolt? No, she cannot see that guy. Okay, if she moves to here, what's her chain bolt option? Yeah, this guy out the window, but this guy will go out the window. Cool. So 2 guys down, and she can take cover from the one that was targeting her. Him then, he can come in through here, breach there, move himself here. I guess just shoot one of the people to get them down, and then, well, we could set a trap, but it doesn't feel like they're gonna move, right? They're just gonna shoot at him. So let's stay in cover, and we just end this turn. Oh, there is someone coming in from here, but we're not close enough to seal that door. Well, let's see how this works out. Okay, well, she got 2 people on her right now, and we can't chain bolt because we don't have mana anymore. Well, shooting that guy will send him out the window. So we can't get them out. If we can get them both out, we could possibly get the door sealed. Okay, if we move her here, she can seal the door while they're just watching. They're like, we're not gonna do anything about this. And she can chain bolt them both, but they're not gonna fall out. He can come over here and get this guy out the window, at least, with the ball. And then she's able to just blast that guy away. Okay, but that just gets him there. Taking cover does remove the vision. Okay, well, at least we don't have reinforcements coming. He can either take cover or set up the predictive bolt, right? Because they might try to move towards her. So let's see how that works out. Okay, nothing happened. So he can now shoot this guy. No, he cannot. He has to move first. So actually, she will shoot this guy. He will go out the window. And he can then move to here to deal with the other guy. Yeah, that gets him out as well. And she then still has moved to go to the laptop. Use the laptop. Door is open. We are done. Yes, it was not the most efficient thing, but there was a lot to do. Well, at least now we're clean with the defenestrations. Rushwater PD holding cells. Hi, me again. Don't know if you heard, this station is currently being raided by a Spec Ops team, one of whom can transcend time. Right. And much of it is on fire. If you tell me why you should Vexler, I can get you out of here before even more of this is on fire. How? A breach glyph ought to do it. If not, too. And if I don't satisfy your curiosity, you'll leave me here to die? Classy. Oh, don't be so dramatic. You'll probably be fine. And everything explodes. We spent so much time chatting. The other guys got there first. The hell just happened? I think you just met Liz Kennedy. I didn't love it. Okay, well, we made it outside. The various people are suspended in their falls. We've completed our objectives. Well, reunite with Zan Vesker complete. Escape Rushwater PD alive complete. Avoid any long-time consequences. Well, I'm sure there will be consequences. Okay, I'm a lot more interested in your case now. Who is Banks? And why did the best Spec Ops team on the planet just assault a police station? to abduct her. Tessa Banks. I caught a glimpse at her police file. They have her pegged as a mob dog for the Druid Mafia. When I found her, she just shot her patient in the head with a 45. If she's not mob, she's definitely missed a pivotal day in med school. So why would Liv Kennedy want her? Was she an especially good doctor? I guess it's possible she's a great doctor and shooting her patient in the head before surgery was just a kind of power move. Your turn. Who is Liv Kennedy? She was my commander in the Navy Special Forces. She's a chronomancer. She can move on a different time scale to the rest of us. You're dead before you know she's coming for you. That seems overpowered. I've stared at her for 5 years, on some nightmare clusterfucks, and I think Liv might be the most dangerous single combatant on this planet. Everyone who saw her work said it sooner or later. I'm glad she's on our side. Well, now she's not. Now she works for Reactor. What's the story with you and Liv? We ran an extraction on a Druid Mafia smuggling ship back in '89. She got snared just as they were about to execute the hostage. I had to choose. I chose the hostage. For years I thought I'd got her killed. Then 6 months ago she resurfaces, pulling brutal heists for a PMC. I don't know what she's trying to achieve, but I know I failed her back in '89. If there's some way I can talk her down from this, I have to try. Reactor are private military, right? Who's hiring them this time? Private, but huge. The 9th strongest military in the world, last I heard. If you'd asked me yesterday, I would have said they're the DSR military by another name. But if they're sending Liv Kennedy to kill cops on DSR soil, something massive has changed, and I have no idea why. If she's gone off book, all we're looking at is God-tier operative becoming a serial killer with an unknown agenda. And if not, if today was a Reactor authorized op, this could light the fuse for World War V. Over to up to 5 now. The whole geopolitical landscape of the Southern Hemisphere is gonna lurch in ways even I can't predict. And I'm a seer. Okay, we do need to make some files. I have a map. We can work with that. Well. Okay, we get spending perk points from our XP as well. So we can make our chain bolt have an extra target. For stronger finish, the final target gets +2 knockback, or the static blast 2 knockback if it's at point blank range. I mean, I've barely been at point blank range to anyone, so it feels like a bigger chain bolt to deal with more people might be an interesting proposition. He has not leveled up, so nothing we can give him right now. So let's just confirm and see what else there is. Missions. Okay, so we've done 2 missions in Act 1. We can also change their outfits when we improve their confidence. We already own all these outfits, but it takes confidence to pull them off. So we have to do things for them to feel like they can wear those things. Sure. Well, I guess we move on. A lovely condo, 48 minutes away. This is your safe house? It's cute. Well, it's my ma's place. She's at bingo. Alright, well, here's what we need. Your map, a printer, some thumbtacks, and like the 40 meters of red string. Oh, conspiracy boards. She actually might be the only person I know who has that combination of items lying around. I like her already. Let's get to it. So how does this work? You drag string between us to prove we're friends? Yes, so we even get a little conspiracy board to do in this game. Yes. Old friends. There's unread things. Likes, complicated cases, good filing systems, calls of every kind. My cat Daryl. Non-mutual. I'm sorry, where's the picture of the kitty? Dislike Steve Clark, Traffic Warlock. The Rushwater Police, loose ends. Hobbies, crying, interrogating Daryl where he does a crime. Blur, I hide writing bios. I'm a storm witch, a private investigator, a legal guardian to one emotionally distant cat. For the last 3 years, I've been finding missing people the cops couldn't or wouldn't. But it doesn't play well and work is drying up. Oh shit, these notes are smaller than I realized. Arzan things sound serious and I think I can help, so off I go. He likes naval history, math, spice apricots, friends succeeding, assault selves. Dislikes memory tests, decisions, diary, being asked about his dislikes. Hobbies, providing emotional support, providing fire support, backgammon. Zan is an extremely old retired special forces operative who can see the future. Actually, he can only see 1 second into the future. But in a breach and clear operation, that's a big deal. What the hell, Jen? Oh, that might be about the hobbies. Zan used to serve under Liv Kennedy in the DSR Navy until she was lost in action. Now that she's back with a violent unknown agenda, Zan worries he might be the only one who knows how dangerous she is, or how to counter her power. He's probably overblowing it though. Well, we go to do served under Liv Kennedy. Likes acting quickly, acting decisively, acting like a prick. Dislikes weakness, slowness, stubbornness. Town in Norland. Hobbies. Dodgeball. Don't play her at this. Bloody knuckles. Don't play her at this. 100-meter sprint. Don't race her at this. Yes, of course, she can do anything fast. Liv was the DSR Navy start covert operative. She's able to move on a different timescale to the rest of us, rendering her actions effectively instantaneous. It's absolute BS. She vanished on her last official op with Zan and disappeared for 2 years. Now she's back with a team of Special Forces wizards, cutting a bloody path through the powder keg of southeastern geopolitics like a bull in a house of cards. Okay, so she led a strike on Rushwater PD. A team of Special Forces wizards, led by Liv Kennedy, breached Rushwater Police Department, killing 14 and busting out a prisoner, Dessa Banks. Zan arrived hot on their tail, arguably too hot. The cops assumed he was part of it. I heroically rescued him. Too much, Jen? And we got out alive, but we're not popular in the DSR now. Bank is the one they broke out of jail. But why? Well, there's more connection. Okay, so Reactor, they employ Liv, one of the biggest and far most effective private military outfit in the world. For years, Reactive have done the DSR's dirty work. But now that they've hit a police station on Rushwater soil, they've bitten the hand that feeds them and swallowed it whole. All bets are off. And we also have Dessa Banks. So yes, we have abducted Dessa Banks. Hey, that all makes sense to me. No rush if you want to rearrange or go over the details though. Yes, we have to read this as well. I walked in on Banks right after she shot a mobster I was tracking, Jirin Wexler. According to her file, she used to be a surgeon at Rushwater General, but dropped off the grid a year ago and it's now a mob dog for the Druid Mafia. Now Liv Kennedy has abducted her at massive risk, and we're all left panicking about what she knows about Banks that we don't. Yes, what are they all up to? Well, we've done all of the connections on our little board, so we can move on. Okay, so we have no idea why Liv took Banks. At this point, I'll settle for where she took Banks. Oh, I can answer that. Seriously? Give me 6 nude bones and a vial of her blood, and I can scry her location within 3 meters. Oh, nude bones sound doable. Yeah, I've got an arrangement with the pet shop downtown. But how do we get hold of her blood? The cops would have taken it when they booked her. Part of a standard DNA log. It'll be at the evidence lockup, Stonecliff. And is that guarded? Heavily. But I know a guy there who owes me. I helped him find his skink last June. As long as they haven't heard about the clusterfuck at Rushwater yet, I bet I can just ask him. Okay, so we don't have to go and breach that place. Stonecliff evidence lockup, where Jen knows a guy. Or, you know, the whole thing goes sideways and we do have to breach the place. Jen, I think they heard about the Rushwater thing. Now they get efficient. Okay, so we've got bunch of enemies. So yes, we've got 5 enemies to knock out. There is a 1 reinforcement door. And there we have the confidence goals. So for Zan is finish revolting members at full health. And for Jen is defenestrate to hostile with Gale grenade. Okay, so this is where we're gonna be getting our confidence up to where our outfits. Well, the grenade is new, so it will knock back all targets. Okay, so I mean, if we could throw it around there, we could get some people out some windows. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, we've got the upgraded chain bolt, but most of the people are hidden behind things. So I think if we just knock some people out, right? Because pushing them here is gonna deal damage because they are next to a wall. And then he can also just burst this guy. Right, so they're both down. Now we can move behind some walls and take cover. Like here. Oh, there's intel to grab as well. That gives us mana. Okay, so that lets us recharge our abilities. And him here, he can move behind this wall. But best we can do is take cover. What else can she do then, since she's gained the mana? She can't go through to there because they're standing there. But if we rewind, is there a better position, right? Because if she goes here, she can grab the intel, gain the mana. But then she's not got any actions. And if we want to do the defenestrate to hold to with the grenade, she has to get those two that are by the window. Okay. I think therefore it's still best for her to go stand here first, grab the intel, and he can go here, put the predictive bolt on some of those squares in case they show up, and then turn. They got some sort of trap grenade something. Okay. Can he get this guy here? Yes. So get him out the window. Then she should be able to move in. Okay, we're gonna need to move out of this grenade range. She moves here, then she can chain bolt all of them. Okay, so that's two of them knocked out and one of them still standing. Okay, but then he can come also just take cover, get ready, so we're away from this grenade. Although we didn't get to like push them out the window with the grenade, but let's see what happens if we wait. Okay, it's just a grenade exploding. Fine. Let's go. Yes, they keep putting them grenades around. What are our options? Because yeah, this Gale grenade, it only like does one outwards, right? So it's unless people are standing next to window, it's hard to get them with it. Well, I mean, we can't just finish it off, right? If we move here, we can seal the door, and then we can just get them into there. He can come in, burst him, right? Everyone's down. And that's it. Just need the grenade to explode. And we're finished. But yes, we didn't get to do the hair confidence thing. You only get to do his confidence thing. So this wasn't the like most best effective way to do it. All right, what are we looking for? A blue folder. Her blood's in a blue folder? No, but her file will tell us where they're storing it. Okay, so just grab every blue file I see. Yep, unless your time, Brian, lets you read them instantly or something. I can do 1 second of reading, 1 second sooner than I otherwise would. That doesn't sound like it's gonna work. No, breach, breach. I do wonder if it's like the confidence thing is like, can you come back later with your upgraded characters and then you can do more things, or is it you can always do them straight away? Well, we have options with 2 breach doors, so we can redeploy to here for hair. This guy is taking cover, right? So I assume it's gonna be hard to get to him. Fine, let's breach here, see who she can get. No one, right? She can't aim at anyone, but if she moves to here, she should be able to target some of those guys. Okay, our optional goals are let a single teammate perform 2 actions in 1 turn, deal with all enemies by end of turn 1. Okay, this does feel like this is something you're then doing when you're more prepared, because how would that work? We can grab this intel for extra mana. So yeah, we can do the chain bolt, right? On him, and then on this guy, or on this guy, I guess too far, so we can pick this guy. So that gets some of them out of line, so when he could breach and see this guy. Right, yeah, he can immediately do this. We also have a time boost. Throw at an ally to give them 1 extra action. Okay, so that would be how we let our allies have 2 things. But yes, right now we can just shoot this guy into the wall so he will be knocked out. And then we can move to here to take cover. And then she should as well take cover so she doesn't get targeted. And we can go. Yes, we didn't seal that door, but it's fine for now. Yes, we're being targeted by multiple people. Well, here we can do another chain bolt, but we're a bit too far. Okay, we can make it chain like this from a guy we can't see. So now he can use this time boost grenade to give her action, so that she can now just use this blast to take this guy out, and then she can still move and seal that door. Right, because she's now safe here. he can shoot this guy, so he's out of the way. And we can move closer to that other guy so we can deal with him next turn. We can also grab more intel for the mana. Okay, well, we can set the trap in case they decide to come here. And we also have to get rid of that other door, but that's fine. She can move to here, and she can chain them both. And that's the both of them. Okay, well, we can move into here. Get rid of that guy, because from this side he will get knocked to the wall. But yes, more people will come in, because we can't reach that door right now. Okay, well, now he can move in, seal the door, shoot this guy. She can move in, shoot them as well. That gets them all done. Again, not the most efficient yet, but he gets confidence. So he's gonna be super confident, and she's just being left behind because she's very demanding in her things. Okay, we've got some big room coming up. Where are you going? Both those overpasses lead to the next building. We can do it in tandem. Okay, but you get shot the moment you walk through that door. Oh, good note. Maybe breach first. I can take care of it from my side. Okay, so they have like, oh yes, Overwatch through windows and stuff like that. So she wouldn't be able to walk in, so he has to help her. He has to cause the predictive bolt to fire before the 4C phase, and he just wants to defenestrate 3 people in 1 turn. Wow. Well, for the predictive bolt to work, it would be something like someone has to be knocked back into his Overwatch. Interesting. Well, let's breach, because yeah, we have to get rid of that guy, right? That's the main thing. Just get him out the window here. And now, presumably this guy is gonna try to move towards us. But we can move first, so we wait here. And we just predictive bolt on this space. And then she's able to go in, breach here. Use the laptop, and then she has to breach this other door as well. She can shoot this guy, so he will just get out of there before he even reaches him. So this trap is not going to be super useful, but you know, it's fine. Well, considering shooting through windows is an option, someone can also shoot us from the other side, but I guess we just end turn for now. No one has moved from the enemy side, okay. Get 3 guys in 1 turn. I would have to let them like accumulate in a room, right? Because right now there's max 2 of them near windows. Like if all of them go here, but I assume without me breaching this door, they're not coming over. Okay, well, he has to move here in order to breach. And then both of those guys are here. And I assume they're gonna try to get at me, yeah. Interesting. What can she do? She can see them both, so she can actually not breach that door and instead target those 2. Can't target a third. But that should get them both out the window. So that's good, that's good. She can move here but not breach yet, since she won't have a turn. Or he can give her an extra action, right? If he gives her this, then she can breach, and she can blast that other guy, although, yes, it's not gonna be enough. So maybe that was not... Okay, well, he can still shoot. He can shoot across to get this guy. But yeah, he blocks damage. So potentially we're just gonna leave it there without... although... Oh, he can predictive bolt into that. Okay, so if we breach here... He can then predictive bolt onto here if that guy tries to come over at her, right? Yeah, he will knock him out. So that's good, that's good. Let's accept that. Okay, well, there are reinforcement doors over there, but no one's coming yet because we're not in that space. So she's got 3 guys there that she could potentially get out the windows, because I didn't see, I thought there was 2, but there's actually 3. But would she be able to do it? We can grab this intel. Because I assume the grenade, yes, we'll push them into the wall, so that doesn't do it. Will the bolt do it? No, they're too far. Only one of them will fall out. Yeah, how would I do that? Well, I mean, it will take all three of them out, so that's still a very good way to go about this. He can come here, grab the intel for extra mana, and we can just wait this turn out. Now we have one unused action, because he could do something, but he can't target anyone. So yes, now they can both go to the next door. So they can breach each of the doors and target someone. So she will breach here, shoot that guy into the wall, he's down. He can breach here, shoot that guy, he's down. We can give her the time boost, but she cannot move anymore, right? So she wouldn't be able to target anyone anyway. So I guess we end here. Okay, so people are coming. She can just bolt both of them away. Although then he gets in the way of the door. Can he? No, he cannot reach the door and she cannot reach the door. Okay, well, in this case, he can shoot him once because then that changes the trajectories on the bolt, right? He will hit there and he will hit there. So that's both of them down. But yes, we're still not close enough to get to the door, so we can only get near it. Someone will come out, but they don't shoot immediately, so that's fine. He can still use the laptop, so we should do that, right? Because that gets us closer to objective. Yes, then we can just... I want to try the thing. If I move him here, set up the predictive bolt on this square, and then she moves here and blasts him. Yeah, there we go. We've got his... done the predictive bolt on the turn. We can seal this door, so everything is done, and we can just move on. So yes, he's really gaining all that confidence, and she's just noping. Found Banks. She was between Jabba and Hiddlesbottom, logically. We've all found ourselves there. This says her blood sample is in fridge 5, room 304. So one floor up. Right, let's go. You brought the nude bones? I don't leave the house without 6 to 20 nude bones. Okay, so where is she? She is about 100 meters east. Did you perform the spur 100 times too small? Nope. She's in the next building, okay. We're about to have an encounter, I think. And what's that? Controlled substances, I think? Why would they break her out of the police station just to take her to another? I don't know. Wanna go find out? After I realign some time crystals, yes. Steve, you're sure this is every gram of blue you have? Yep. Every seizure in the DSR ends up here. Alright, Bori, light it up. That's us there, just on a magical broom, spying through the window. All will burn in a very mild fire. It is not mild fire. That's a tall misnomer. I should not have to take this from a traffic cop. I'm a traffic warlock, and you're a failed arsonist. I'd like to see you untangle the M6 Spaghetti Junction with some lukewarm flames. Lukewarm! Much as I'd love to hear where this clash of intellectual titans goes, we have a ride to catch. Steve, stick around and make sure your cop pals don't put this out. Bori, bring Banks. Well, that exchange raised a lot more questions than it answered. Is Liv's team burning mana? Why? Okay, so mana is like illegal substances? He sniffs. Not for the smell, I'm guessing. Why do the Rushwater PD even have this much mana? The street value of this must be billions. They're supposed to destroy it all at the end of every month. Maybe the fans told them to. I've heard of states stockpiling it on the QT. No one has a military use for it yet, but they're all scared someone's gonna find one. That was the fire guy I was telling you about. Oh, right. I do remember him now. So when I said fire guy earlier, you didn't think of the guy you know who's permanently on fire? You meet a lot of colorful characters in this line of work. Aren't you unemployed? That's what I mean. So who is he? Bori Kesh, the least level pyromancer. How does that work? I think his flames are like quite hot but not fire hot, you know? Like you can't go on about your day, but it's more of an aloe vera situation than an impromptu cremation. You look like you wanna ask something. Who's the guy in the day glow robe? Ugh, that's Steve. Steve Clark, Traffic Warlock. I keep running into him on my cases, and I always forget what a slimy prick he truly is. Wow, Jen. Shit. Get fucked, Steve. Can we take him? How good are you at dodging spectral cars filled with skeleton ghosts? Never made it past regionals. Let's see if that cuts it. Okay, we breach immediately. And there is stuff going on. Crash Hour sends forth a spectral motorcade of ghost riders that hits everyone in the red zone, then returns to the underworld, pending traffic conditions on the 7th Circle Junction. Okay. So we have to move in so that we're not on that area, but there is places for us to go. And we can grab intel while we're there. She can blast him or chain bolt him. Let's see what Zan can do as well. Well, there is intel, but if he picks it up, he's stuck just standing. He needs to be moving towards this door so we can seal it as well. What we want to do as optional. Okay, we want to be full health and we want to defenestrate Clark. Okay, well, there are some windows and he has quite a lot of health, so we can knock him about for a bit before it gets to that. We may have just knocked him so that... Oh no, we can still get him. Okay, he's blocked some of it. But yes, he's now out of line of windows, so we may have to get him a bit more. Well, let's see. If we overwatch on the door, the person that comes in will get blasted. Yes, let's see this motorcade. Yes, pretty cool, pretty cool. But we're gonna be fine, so we can enter in here. Yes. Blasted that guy immediately. Okay, we need to move out here. She can go here. Seal the door. We don't need this trouble. And she can blast this guy. Now he needs to move. He needs to move away from the motorcade. And we can shoot Steve a bit more if we give her the time boost. I mean, she can just knock Steve about a little bit more. But that's about it. Yes, he brings the motorcade. Can we? Yeah, we can overwatch again, but that's only if someone walks in here. So we'll see. No, he didn't go quite far enough. Okay, can we still get Steve out the window? Because we would have to push him over there. Right. If she goes here, she can grab this intel, and then we do have this gale grenade to move him slightly sideways. And then now this blast will get him towards the wall, so that's not quite it. Well, he can go here. Both seal the door first. Maybe shoot this guy first. So use the burst here, because that, yeah, gets him to the wall. Then move to the door. Seal it. Can grab this intel. Can she do something more? Not really. Like, she could shoot more, but I do want to push him out the window, so I'm trying to see if I can set that up, even if it costs me some more turns. Oh, now he's close to this window. Okay. Oh, but I used that gale grenade. Okay. Let's see. This guy will try to smack us. If we move here and use the bolt, that's into the wall. I'm trying to see if I can do this. If she moves here, blast him that way. I assume it doesn't matter who defenestrates him, right? So if she blasts him here, he will move in front of the window. And then if he blasts here, we'll get him out the window. There we go. Was it the best strategy for this combat? I don't know, but I did one of her objectives finally. And all we want to do is finish on full health for him, so as long as no one's hitting us, we're good. We can set up predictive bolt somewhere here in case that guy moves. And let's see. No, he didn't move this way. It's fine. We should be able to push him out the window eventually. There we go. He's out as well. So that's everyone taken out, both the optional objectives done. So we're done. So they both get confidence this time. It was clean, but it wasn't efficient. Okay, let's get on this broom and get out of here. Mission complete. Steal a murderer's blood? Complete. Use it to track them down? Complete. Defeat Steve Clark, Police Warlock in combat? Complete. Defeat Steve Clark, Traffic Warlock in conversation. Well, he certainly has some difficult self-examination to do in the days and weeks to come. So he's got a perk point to spend. So we can add damage, we can add supportive fire. Once per turn, when a teammate uses their standard attack, take a free shot at the target. Okay, that's interesting. Or the predictive bolt. If it knocks someone out, it can be used again. So that's if we do the whole pushing people. Or we can gain mana if we do the pushes. The supportive fire sounds interesting, obviously, if we're keeping our teammates closer. We've completed Act 1. She doesn't have the confidence to wear outfits, and he still doesn't have the confidence to wear another outfit either, so we need to work on our confidence like that. But I think that will be enough for today. I am into this game, yes. It's definitely, it's fun. I like the setting of like magic, but also kind of modern world mixing. And yes, the encounters are not like, oh yeah, you have to do like 50 turns of slow combat. They're very much like, you can probably finish them even much faster than I do if you know what you're doing. So I definitely want to play this more. I've also only just really inspected the fact that yes, he has a wand here inspected into an assault rifle and stuff like that. Some very interesting items. So yeah, I definitely want to play this more, but let me know in the comments what you think about this one. And if you enjoy my content, consider liking or subscribing. Thank you to channel members for supporting the channel. And I will see you soon on another adventure.